I already did a video about how there's a lot of homophobia in nationalism, but I didn't do a video about how there's a lot of stupidity as well. There's a lot of straw man assumptions and people assuming that, that I automatically must support drag queen story time, that I automatically support the rights of, trans children or whatever, when openly I don't, when I've been fighting a crusade against the LGBT mafia all my life. No, that doesn't matter. I get conflated. No. But if you tell me that I can't exist in your future, in your ethno-nationalist paradise or whatever, even though I am white and we are fighting presumably for indigenous British people which happen to be white, well, if some of those people happen to be gay, are they going to be part of the future, or are they going to be stamped out like the Muslims want and like everyone else wants as well? All the religions of intolerance, that's what they want. Why do you want to support that? Oh, because the ethno-nationalists are the ones reading Saul Alinsky and supporting all the people that they supposedly hate. And why? Because they're hypocrites. That's why they say that Ash Sarkar is noble, for pointing out the truth. They are winning. But that Churchill is a villain. So Ash Sarkar's good, but Churchill's the villain. Yeah, you'll win the PR war with that one. And I always get told off for saying that about the PR war. Well, optics are very important. It's constantly a balancing act between optics and ideology. And if you ignore optics, then you won't get selected. It's like having really good policies and not being electable. It doesn't matter how good your policies are. If you're not electable, they're not going to be a factor. And so it is. It doesn't matter that your ideology is like the way it is, because if you have terrible PR, if you have poor optics, it's not going to be a factor in the same way. And PA does have poor PR. And Mark Collett the midget, who disingenuously will never bring up Mein Kampf again, even though all his supporters say, well, you shouldn't apologise for that. Ideology is more important than PR and optics. What are you doing? Well, he's playing the game. He's trying to get good optics. He's trying to get a balancing act so that he gets elected and stays in power, etc. That's actually a common sense approach. And I don't dislike the guy. Like I said before, I don't hate him. It's just that he is divisive. Too divisive. In a time when we need to unify. If you're creating new enemies by deciding that homosexuals can't come with you into this new paradigm, then you're going to be wasting time dividing everyone unnecessarily and not getting enough people because your PR will be so terrible. What the hell is the point in trusting these people? And why should I allow them to keep operating? Because they're dividing my country. They're stopping my future. And they're stopping any unity that we're going to have in this country. Any unity. Because all they do is divide.